Hey guys, it's Axel for E-Reviews coming in with my first versus match. Today I have to me Hawkeye Anime and the Legend Max. Would you guys like to introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, the Legend of here. I just do anime and manga reviews, and I'm really happy to be on this honorable occasion with this versus matchup. And thank you, Axel, for having me.
Yeah, I'm Hawkeye Anime. A lot of you know me for theories, and I do theories, and I'm starting to do manga and anime reviews now, and I appreciate being here. It's always fun talking with you guys in the chat and everything.
Okay, so we're doing the Espada versus the Shichibukai. Now, due to the uneven number and like kind of lineup, I will change this up a little bit. First of all, I discarded Espada number 9 because he was still a Ronkar. He did not get that final evolution. And I discarded Loopy because let's be honest, who the hell remembers Loopy? Okay, so aside from that, I will do an 8 bracket tournament. Although there are 10 people, there will be a separate bracket for 4 individuals, which I'll explain when we finish the first round. Start us off. I kind of just mixed them up randomly. I went to this random website and just like mixed up their numbers, so we got a matchup. So the first round is Zyphiloporo versus Moria. You guys remember who Zyphiloporo is?
Is he the one with the eyes?
Yeah, the pink hair who's like super all about like
The guy who got,
intelligence.
the guy who got wrecked by Mayuri.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
1,000 years of a blade going to him. Oh god.
Yeah. Okay. So Hawkeye, would you like to start off and explain who do you think will win between the two?
Okay, so that's actually a really difficult one because they're both kind of somewhat mad scientists, I guess you could say. But I think Moria would win because of the fact that Moria's experiments lead him to have more power, I'd say. Because that Espada, was powerful in his own right, but when compared to say like Moria could use a zombie of like ores, and that Espada might not be able to stop the ores on the rampage or something like that, and he just has Moria has extra hands, I guess you could say. That Espada's kind of by himself, and we didn't really get to see him fight, so I still think Moria would win.
I mean, you do miss the fact that he did use an army of practically brain dead Ronkars who were trained to only have their killing instinct, so they wouldn't be afraid of death and do whatever you told them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think that depending on how strong those small Rankar were, or not Rankar, Hollows or whatever, depending on how strong they were, I think Moria just has more people, more zombies, and more things more characters you can just pull
I,
out.
I have a question. Are we letting Moria have all his warriors like Ryuma, because all his zombies? Because
If we go in from
the
if we go in from a point of view where they're both not really fighters, they're both scientists. They should both get
yeah.
their experiment because it's kind of a theme both of them have. So we should both pair everything up.
Yeah, so if they're both using their experiments, I'm gonna lean towards Moria because I feel like Moria had some crazy zombies on his side, especially Ors, Ryuma. Like I feel like and then he had Absalom who was leading all those great warriors, like the legendary warriors that he had in his zombie crew. So like I feel like Moria's zombies would put the edge over, but yeah, I think that if you because I also think yeah, if you're gonna include their experiments, I'll say Moria. If you're not gonna let Moria use his zombies, then I'll lean towards what's his name again?
Uh, Zyphiloporo.
Zephylatora. Yeah, long ass name. I'm calling him Z.
Okay, so I'm going to cut off certain zombies. For example, Auras and Rima, because you don't carry those around with them every day. Let's take the zombie, like Team Green 4. You know how he carried a certain amount of zombies with him? And he just pumped them
Hmm.
in? He had a certain amount of henchmen, certain amount of the Hopper class zombies. Let's say that Moria, those zombies.
I I still
Oh,
think Moria would win because when we do see the Z, as you call him, when we see him, he only has a few. Like he does have, granted, he does have a lot of random Arankar, but they, I guess, I don't know. It's very difficult because they're both fodder. You know, those zombies aren't strong at all, and the Arankar aren't that strong at all. So I'd still put it towards Moria because Moria can create a vast amount.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Just rethinking, I think like if even if Moria is using his fodder zombies, uh, himself, I think Moria himself is stronger than Z. Just them both their battle wise. So I'm gonna lean towards Moria for this battle because even he was one of the weaker. What number was he against the spot again? Was he like number
He was like,
8 or 7?
yeah, yeah.
He was 8, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, he was one of the weaker Espadas, and Mayuri pretty much. Mayuri's a monster in itself, so like I know we can't compare, but like I feel like just Moria would have the edge in that battle.
Yeah. Okay. Personally, I would also give more of the edge due to the unkillable factor of the zombies and the fact that Left 4 will run out of Rankar. Moria can keep spawning zombies over and over and over.
Yep.
Yeah, and the thing about like Marine Ford, like there was I think a plot hole. I'm not too sure because the zombies came out of it. Like the sun was all it was shining. It was pretty daylight in Marine Ford, and then he was still using the zombies. You remember that?
I think the zombies can actually move in sunlight. It's just people who lost their shadow can't.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay. No, but like the people who lost their shit.
Yeah,
Wasn't it like
the
he was
people
using
they
dead
left.
bodies, right?
But I think they explained it, but because they didn't really explain it, but I think they like showed where he was behind the wall. So I think he just threw the bodies into like the shadow behind the wall.
Oh, okay. I get it. I'm cool with it then.
I'm good with
All
Moria.
right, so both y'all, final vote. Who do you think won?
Moria.
Gecko Moria.
All right, so Moria moved to round 2. Second round is Ukiora versus Dulcie.
Versus Doflamingo.
Oh my gosh. You just put up two monsters at each other like
Ooh.
oh
I
why?
I have my reasoning. I think Ukiora would win because of his second release form. At first, it might be a good battle, but then his level triumphs all of the Arankars after that because even Aizen didn't know he had a second form.
Uh, okay, I'm not gonna lie, just
Actually, I think Aizen mentioned he knew about it. He just never said anything.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't think he knew how powerful it was. He never measured it.
yeah, so that's why Ulukore should have been a higher ranking than 4.
Yeah, he would have been like
I
probably
mean,
one.
come on, this is Aizen. He knows everything. He knows how Ichigo was born.
Aizen planned everything. Biggest troll. But uh, let's just put into effect. Like second release or Ulukore was his speed, his strength, everything was pretty much went up. But Doflamingo, like I'm just remembering just also all the attacks he took, his durability is insane. Like if if I have to, and I gotta put it into his awakening too.
It's
Okay, I'm not
close.
gonna lie. It's a close match. It's a close match, but I'm gonna take Doflamingo. Yo. I'm gonna go for Doflamingo. What he's proven to me that he's a savage. I'm gonna take him. Yo.
Alright, so I want to bring up one question. Do you think Ukiora's second release form can come anywhere close to Luffy's fourth gear?
Oh yeah, I definitely think so because of he can literally teleport because he's so fast, and the way his movements are uncanny. He can swing his sword around. I think he can match even Luffy's speed.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the thing. Like he has his advantage in the fight against Doflamingo. Like his speed, like he's gonna be speed blitzing and all that strength. But I feel like Doflamingo, the way he mastered his Devil Fruit, I feel like, and the way his durability is, I think he can. I think he can go at toe to toe with Ulugora. But I don't know. That's
Alright,
There's
so
also one last quick thing. I forgot Ukiora can also repair damage to his body. He has instant healing or whatever, except for his internal organs, which I guess is somewhat like Doflamingo.
Doflamingo don't really get healed. His body just gets workable
just
again.
tough.
Well, yeah, he can repair himself though. But I
But
still
like,
think Ukiora.
So
yeah,
aside from that, final votes. Who do you think won?
I'll just take Doflamingo on my side.
I'm going Ukiora.
Okay, so now, solely due to the fact that y'all came up with the conclusion that Ukiora's second form is close to fourth gear, I do think Ukuyora has an edge there. Because you know how cocky Doflamingo is. He would probably take a few sword attacks and be suffering from it.
Mm-hmm.
And aside from that, I'm not sure how Doflamingo can recover from a Sero.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he does have his strings, and his strings are strong, and he's really like agile. But I still think in the end, Ukiura will overcome him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, matchup 3, Stark versus Mihawk.
Oh my God! A gun versus a sword. Ah,
Oh, I'm taking Mihawk. No, I'm taking Mihawk. The thing with Stark, Stark was he was the number one Espada, but I felt a little. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit disappointed with Stark, to be honest. I wanted more from Stark.
I mean, like, I was a little disappointed in the fight, but I mean, come on.
Yeah.
His spiritual pressure ran circles around the rest. I mean, everyone had to stop and charge up a Sero. He blasted them nonstop, left and right, rapid fire. Like, what the fuck?
Like, they were strong, but like their whole. I feel like number one, number two, number three Spartans, Brog and Hallibal, like and Stark. I feel like they all went all of their fights. To be honest, I was disappointed in all their fights. To be honest, that's just me and my personal
I
opinion.
think that was lack. I don't think it was lack on them. I think it was a lack on the writer itself. Like, no offense to him, because the war was terrible. Like, a logical standpoint, that war was completely horribly planned out. Like, this was Aizen Yamato. Like, when would they become so stupid? Everything was so badly planned on both sides. And the fights were less than. I mean, there's some good moments, but they're less than average from majority of the fights we've got.
Yeah, and like I feel like they had a good like base to start up the fights. Like the way the entrance that Aizen came with all the Espada, like I was hyped up. I was ready to see some great action, some great fights. But I feel like it didn't meet my expectations. But if you want to just talk about strength, Stark versus Mihawk, we haven't really seen. I feel like we haven't seen nothing from Mihawk, to be honest. Has Mihawk even named an attack yet?
no.
They have
Yeah,
games and shit, but that's it.
yeah. So I feel like when we see Mihawk actually going in like naming attacks, pulling out some next level stuff. Because I feel like Mihawk has really just been chilling right now. He's just been chilling. Like he took one large slash and just said, "I just want to see how far me and the Whitebeard are." And took one
One
slash.
thing I do gotta point out though is when Stark meets the wolves, Mihawk is more likely going to slash them, and he probably will be surprised by explosion damage.
Yeah, and I feel like let me ask you a question: who do you think is stronger, Ulukora or Stark?
I honestly think Stark has more pressure overall. He don't have that extra form, so that debate's pretty hard.
Yeah, because in my opinion, I feel like Ulukora is stronger than Stark. So I feel like Mihawk is, and I feel like Mihawk is stronger than. I feel like Mihawk. I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. I put Mihawk and Bianco level. I don't give a crap, So I feel like Mihawk is stronger than Doflamingo. So, and the thing, I'm not gonna lie, just to be honest, after thinking about it for a while, I feel like Ulukahora would defeat Doflamingo. I would just try to. My One Piece tardiness inside of me was going was going for Doflamingo. Just think about it. All your points you guys brought up, you guys really just put the like. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like second release Ulukahora is. It's either him or Yami are like the strongest Espadas.
Alright, any last input, Mihawk?
Yeah, I'm honestly going for Mihawk because Mihawk can swing his sword casually as fast as Stark can shoot those guns. And honestly, like you were saying, we haven't seen Mihawk's true power yet. I mean, he cut a mountain-sized wall of ice just by swinging it. Like he didn't go like some secret attack. He just went tink, and there goes the mountain. So
Yeah.
I think he's a lot stronger than Stark.
Alright, so final votes, Gofiel or Mihawk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, both of us are Mihawk.
See, personally, I don't think I could decide between two. So I find it kind of funny both of y'all are all on Mihawk.
Me is just what I've seen from me. I'm not gonna lie. The thing is, like, the upper class of One Piece, like One Piece, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people say One Piece is in strength wise, Bleach and Naruto surpass One Piece. But my only defense to that is we haven't really seen the top class go in yet. So I feel like Mihawk is among those top classes. So when I see Mihawk actually go in, like I feel like it's gonna be legendary. So to be honest, that's the reason I'm saying Mihawk over Stark, and just the way he fights. So I feel like we're gonna see some next level fight.
So Mihawk wins until next round. Alright, next round is Zomari versus Kima.
Is Zamari that guy that fought Byakuya?
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah, I think I wrecked.
Oh, okay. Kuma hands down.
Like for y'all say anything, Zamari is actually very powerful, and he has
Yeah,
pretty
just
lucky
Byakuya.
abilities. It's just the fact that he can control 10 things at will, no matter what. The thing is, Byakuya had 1,000. Like that was
Yeah.
that was his counter.
My question to you is
But aside from that,
Kuma is the present Kuma right now, right? Or is it the Kuma we seen
yeah,
before he got his mind?
I'm gonna say after he lost his mind. I do think it's weaker that way, but I think it'd be more fair because Zamari is the lower one. I think seventh
Yeah,
is
okay.
Espada.
You know what? I'm gonna take Zimaru because I feel like
Zamari.
I feel like Kuma without his mind is I don't know what he's capable of, to be honest.
So
Yeah,
how do you think? So Kuma, he can still repel, and he has all his lasers and whatnot. So
but he doesn't have the logic though. He's just a
Yeah.
robot. So
I mean,
I find
he
it
has,
less
I
fair
think he has
now.
more logic than the pacifistas.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't have his own mindset of thinking like, oh, let me dodge this way, let me decide if I should kill this person. He's just
So-
paying control. So I think it's kind of even. I think it's less fair than it was before, to be honest. If you're
Yeah, 'cause
talking original regular Kuma versus release form of the Espada, I think that's more balanced.
yeah. So you think Kuma should have his mind?
No, I don't think Kuma should have. I don't think Kuma should have his mind done. If you want to put it, okay, if you want, I feel like you should just use the pacifist Kuma, the one who's lost his mind against him, because Kuma with his mind. Let's just be honest here. Kuma with his mind is just chance. He's teleporting. He's giving you vacation spots, yo. You're going to the Ramada Inn hotel. You're not coming back, yo. That's what's gonna happen if you're talking about Kuma before he lost his mind.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I feel
so
like if you're talking about right now, you gotta put a Kuma pacifist.
we also know Kuma is destructible with when he released his extra damage.
Mhm.
So I want to question: do you think Zamari can control the damage blast or not?
Yeah, I have mixed feelings on that. I'm not too sure, to be honest. How about you, Hawkeye?
I'm just lost so much power because of. But I'm saying because I think Kuma very tactical because he used to fight a lot, so I think him had a fair fight. But if he lost his brain, I would think the Espada would win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay,
So
so
I guess
final votes.
Zimaru.
it all depends on if you guys are still going. If you guys,
You guys are. Can you, I think am I lagging or? Because both of you guys are muted
no.
right now.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I don't know what that was. Yeah, final notes on Zamaru versus Kuma.
I guess Zamaru.
Yeah, I said Zimaru already.
Okay, so Zamaru moves on. On to the next round. Honeybell versus Jinbei.
Yeah, I'm gonna take because they both do use water.
Yes, they both have control over it.
Okay, I'm gonna take if you want to, I'm gonna take Halliwell, to be honest. She is the leader of the. If in the manga, she's the leader of the Espada. She's the new king, or queen, you can call her.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think it's because she just has a little bit more. Well, I mean, she has a sword and a release and everything, and Jinbei's just fist to fist. So I think Halle Bell would win.
Okay, so personally, I would say Jinbei has more technique. 'Cause she is pretty raw, but when it comes to mind and thinking, they both think pretty much on the same level of in combat, like how to handle situations. But if we're gonna choose a decider, what would decide between me is Honeybell is one of the stronger Espada, while Jinbei's, he comes off as one of the weaker members of Shichibukai. So I think that kind of shows there's a gap.
Yeah, I always thought Jinbei was like he was like that even play. He was the between, like you have Doflamingo, Kuma, and Mihawk in the top, and then you have Jinbe right there with Bo Hancock. Like they're in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel exactly the same way.
Okay, so next round, Neliel versus Hancock.
Ooh, that one's tough.
I'm talking pre-Neliel when she has full control of her hollow form.
You mean when
First of
she's
all,
hot?
let's just talk about looks. First of all,
No, no, no.
no, yeah, Bo Hancock, yo. I feel like Sanji right now. I'm about to have a nosebleed. Shout out to Master Roshi.
Can't you just have both? I mean, come on.
But yo, if we're talking about fighting though, it's this. It's she was the number three in her former time. But I don't know how much. I don't know how much the Espada have grown in strength since then. In my honest
Yeah.
opinion, about
They showed that she had trouble with number 5, but looked like
Tora.
she was going to win against 5, so she's probably just weaker than 4 now.
Yeah.
so then I would have to.
I'd actually. I think I would go with. Oh God. I don't know because she has a Cero. A Cero can turn the tide, I guess. If say like Hancock doesn't see it coming, all of a sudden bam gets hit by that. She's not gonna die, but it's gonna hurt. I guarantee you that.
And if we're just talking about present time right now, I feel like when Nelio just got introduced these last couple chapters, and I feel like a lot of people have been speculating that they've been Grimchow and her have a second release now since it's been like a year and 8 months, I think, or 2 years, near that time since the time skip.
Oh yeah, they got strong. I know that.
Yeah. So
Okay, so here's a question here. All right, so do you think that Bo Hancock's can turn either a Neliel or her, or I guess whatever the Espada's sword's called, into stone or not?
See,
I
that's
think the Zampak too. I think she could turn it into stone. I don't think she could turn Nelio into stone because Nelio only has one person on her eyes. And that's Ichigo.
So you think that she stop her release, but you can't stop her.
Yeah, I would need. Yeah, I'd say that.
I think I'd agree with that.
So now Nelly has no release. How do you think that'll change the sides? Now it'll just be two
Straight
sexy
hands.
women in a fist fight.
Yeah, straight hands.
Yep.
And if it's just straight hands, actually. Okay, yeah, if it's just they both have shown that they're pretty like well combat wise. Like even right now, Nelio just like knocked out Grimjaw, not knocked out, like pinned slapped him right now, set him down to the ground, yo, in his later chapters, yo. So, but then Bo Hancock, she's known for her karate. Like she was giving Smoker that work, yo. So, you know what? I'm gonna take Nelio. To be honest, I'm taking Nelio.
See, this is where I'm stuck between because Hancock
So
has.
Nelio,
You would think that she would have some form of training for her island because she's head of it. She'd probably know some form. And those kicks hurt. Now,
oh my
when it comes to Nelio, I'm pretty sure Nelio is a lot faster.
yeah, and I feel like Nelio can fly. If I'm not mistaken, right? Like most of the Espada can fly.
Yeah, they can just stand in midair.
Yeah, so like I think that would help maybe to be an advantage, yo.
Final thoughts on who won?
Probably no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nell too. How about you?
All right. I'm pretty torn. Without her release, Hancock might be over to power her, but as in the manga, Nelio might actually take the head. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's just like if we want to talk about Neliel during the Espada arc, I'm gonna take Bo Hancock. But you want to talk about right now the current now? I feel like current now has something up her sleeve, yo.
Yeah,
She
probably.
got way stronger.
Okay, so moving on to the next round. Grimjow Jaggerjacks versus Triggerflower Law.
I'm taking Law, to be honest. That's not Law's dog food is hacks, yo. Just say that. I feel like Law's dog food is just it's made for fighting people in different universes.
But you know how fast Grimjow is. He's the fastest Espada.
if he wants to get close to Law, all you gotta say is room, yo. And Law got the observation haki too, yo. So it's not like his speed. Grimjaw is pretty fast, but like combining observation haki with just saying room and cut, he can just cut anywhere and everything within his room. You've seen him having a room as big as the palace in his latest chapter. So,
but okay, I felt the same way at first, and now thinking about it, he is faster. Grimjaw is really unpredictable. Remember how Doflamingo was just countering Law's room and avoiding it at all costs? I feel like Grimjaw could do the same thing because he's so fast, and his sword slashes are really strong too. He could just slash the air, and the slash would hit Law. Like, I don't think Law could make a room quick enough to do anything.
Yeah, and there's one thing I want to point out is Doflamingo was cocky and he stops paying attention. That's how Law was able to catch him off guard with that deadly cut.
Yeah, that's pretty
Grimjaw,
much.
however, his eyes never leave battle. He would be ready for something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like with Law, it's okay. So Grimjaw in his later chapters when he's fighting Askin, you can see Grimjaw like he has like for like battle strategy. I think Grimjaw is just straight hands here. Like I feel like Doflamingo was savvy. I don't know how savvy Grimjaw is because Grimjaw was just he was the king of the beast in the.
Well, he did stab Ichigo.
Ichigo, that was when Ichigo was like, what is he? When he was pulling out 10-second moves, like, yo, all I need is 10 seconds with the hollow mode, yo. Ichigo was not at what he was right now. But if you want to, the manga, because right now, Grimjaw did get wrecked right now. He already got wrecked in the manga. But we don't know if he's down for the count. But
he's not. No, he's not. Well, don't forget, he's doing all that in his normal mode, which was what they said.
It's just
way stronger.
I think it's just Askin with his Askin fights more with strategic. He uses his mind.
The release is like a ×2 kind of bonus, and plus he may have another release behind that, for all we know.
So if Law lets him go release, then that's a different story. But I don't know. I feel like Law might just. I don't know. Mahalay.
Well, it's not. Well, y'all did watch his release, right? It did not take that long. You just need a second to get done.
It just needs a second. It needs a second for Law to go room 2 though. Room shambles. That's done. Room, take your heart, squeeze it. Done. I've seen Law go in against guys like Virgo. We've seen Law go in against Law. If you haven't seen the Law has he has learned he doesn't just rely on his Delver too. He has learned his swordsmanship from Diamante. He's learned his karate from Laoji. He learned his gunsmanship from Diamante. So like Law is really capable. Like he's he's one of the in my opinion, I feel like it's just a question like this. Who do you guys think is stronger, Law or Bull Hancock?
Okay, see I had this in one of my top 5s, and people were complaining about it, but I put, God, it's difficult because we don't know how strong Bull Hancock really is, and we know that Law. We don't know Law 100%, but you know that he can be outplayed because he hasn't had enough battles yet. Like Doflamingo goes, yeah, well I know about your power, so I'm just gonna hang up here. I'm gonna cut at you. I'm gonna use haki. Like he clearly avoided him.
But and that's the thing with Law. I agree with you. The thing with Law is like people got a lot of mad at me because I didn't put Law as my top favorite 5 supernovas. I'm not to be honest. I love Law, but he's not my top 5 favorite supernovas because of like I don't know, like post time skip. I was not really. I feel like Law was getting a lot of hype, you know what I mean? Like Law, everyone's a fan of Law, you know. So like, he was getting like a lot of like people were saying, yo, he's stronger than Luffy, he's stronger than everybody, like. And then his Delfruit to be back, and his Delfruit is like him and Whitebeard. I think Whitebeard, Blackbeard. I seen like their Delfruits are so hacks, like if you don't, Oda hasn't even explained to us like what his Delfruit's weakness is, like how to avoid his Delfruit. Like that's why when people ever complain, like. I'm one of those guys who think Zoro was stronger than Law, and I got a lot of hate for that. You know, people call me a Zoro fanboy for saying that.
I feel the same way though, and I know people give me hate for that too. But think about it this way: Zoro is a true swordsman. He's been training. We haven't seen his true power. He could easily outplay Law when it comes to sword fighting. Yeah, Law does have his room. His room is powerful, but Zoro has haki. Zoro is point blank range, cutting, slashing. He knows how to handle himself.
See, personally, I'm not 100% who's strong between two. I do think it's very close. But when it comes to straight up sword skill, Zoro wins no doubt. You don't even have to, he probably win with one sword alone. He has straight sword skill.
Yeah,
But
well, think about
Law's Delphi mastery is like that's the thing with Law. That's why I always question things with Law. And a lot of times I don't know. Sometimes a lot of times I'm just trolling and I'm just like, yo. Whenever someone puts up matchup, I always just say Law because he can cut everything, and I'm usually just trolling.
Yeah.
But like
I mean,
we really.
when it comes to Law, he's a
Mhm.
doctor first, a swordsman second. When it comes
Mhm.
to combat, he's a Devil Fruit user first, swordsman second. You look at it that
Mhm.
way.
But that's what I see. So like I think this is in that fight with Zoro and Law. If Law gets his attack in, Law wins. But then I don't think Zoro will get his attack in. I don't think Zoro will let him get his attack in. It's kind of like with Tashigi. You know how you messed up Tashigi, and like Tashigi's like finished me off, and he's like, nah, you don't deserve to die or something. I forgot the quote he said. It was a pretty badass quote. Doflamingo said it later on in the Dressrosa. The weak don't get to choose how they die. I think it was.
yes, yep, that's exactly what it was. He
So
said it
like
to Bellamy.
he said to Bellamy, and then it kind of you saw Law's face because Law said the exact same thing to Tashigi. So I feel like Zoro. That's the thing. You know what? You someone go. I'm done. I'm rambling. That's one thing. I like the.
Oh,
Sometimes I
okay,
ramble.
so to get this over with, it's still Grimjow and Law, right? That's what it was, or yeah. So I think Grimjow will win because of overall experience, speed, and physical power. If Law could get a shot in with his Devil Fruit, I think Law might have an advantage. But overall, when it comes to fighting power, Grimjow is above him.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I fit. I'm just gonna go with Law, yo. Just basically on how he's mastered his dog food. He's had his dog food for like 20 years, I think, or 15 years. I forgot how many years, but he's had his dog food since he was a kid. He's mastered his dog food, and Doflamingo. I know Doflamingo. Doflamingo has. I feel like Doflamingo and Grimjaw. In my opinion, I feel like Doflamingo would take it over Grimjaw. So the fact that Doflamingo was having an edge over Law, I think just think that Doflamingo will take both of them. But I'm gonna take Law for this one. I'm gonna stop rambling.
I'm taking Grimjow, so.
Okay, so
Axel's been muted.
Oh. Sorry. I was just looking about discussing it out. You're pretty heated.
Oh man.
So, final votes. Who do y'all think? Hawkeye, you said Grimjow.
Yeah.
Max, who do you think?
I'm thinking Law. No, both of you guys muted.
Oh, I always mute my mic afterwards in case it picks up background noise.
Yeah, I constantly do that too. So, when it comes to who would win, that's a hard one for me. Because I really do think that Grimjow gets speed blitz Law like crazy. But every time he gets close to Law can always just teleport behind him or some bullshit. So, if he gets that hidden, Law definitely wins. But I don't know if he gets the hidden.
Well, that's why I was trying to say, like, not trying to change your guys' opinions, but I'm just saying, like, the way if Law can't get
that's
hit
kind of
on,
part of this kind of debate, like point out why.
it's because like I picture Law won't be able to get a hit in. Yeah, of course, if Law gets a hit in, it's a different story, but I don't think he'll be able to. Like a full-on thing that's gonna hurt Grimjow, because Grimjow has extreme power. Like it's not just like, and I feel like at that point, without going with hockey, without going all this extra stuff in One Piece, physically, Grimjow would probably break the Law's room, because if he clashed with Law or something, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just, I honestly think if Law doesn't get a hit in, Grimjow's gonna win.
I've seen the durability that Law has taken in Dressrosa. After seeing that, I'm not gonna lie. I think Law will have multiple chances to get his shots in. That's what I'm thinking, Law.
Axel, this is all you, man.
And the winner is Brian Knockout.
John Cena. RKO.
The time is up. Your time is now. Hey, you can't see me. I forgot the lyrics.
Okay, so I came to a conclusion. If Grimjow does have a second awakening form, I do think that Grimjow will take the win. And just go on the, even if you don't have it, just because you chance you could have it, and I'm kind of even, I'm gonna give the edge to Grimjow because of that.
Sorry, Mac, but you've been outplayed.
I will return. Stronger.
Okay, so the final round of the arena bracket is
Is what?
It's John Cena.
Okay, well, he left. So now what? We just talk about random stuff?
Let me just talk about now. Okay, let me go back. You say Grinch. I'm just joking.
Okay.
Just go back in the later one.
All right, I just made a video today. I'm gonna edit. I edited it, but I don't like the way I edited it, so I'm gonna redo it. I put up Doflamingo and Grimjow. Now that one was a close ass fight, and I didn't come to a conclusion. I'm gonna ask my comments too. But I put up the point that Grimjow can use his claws to make giant energy slashes. Doflamingo has his strings that he can do the same thing. And I just think both on a power standpoint, they're both strong as hell.
Yeah, they're both strong as hell. And the thing is, like, I'm not gonna lie, for like this whole Bleach and One Piece versus matchup, to be honest, if we were just talking about straight logic, can the One Piece characters even see the Bleach characters?
Yeah, I know. See, it's difficult to do this. You gotta like what I'm trying to like.
Remember I told you last time?
Like,
remember I told you last time how I do not like cross matchups with different universes?
Yeah, because of the
debate. This is the exact reason. Yeah, this is the exact reason. Because then Naruto people always say, "Yo, Genjutsu is over." Then One Piece people say, "Yo, we're Logias. You can't touch us even."
Exactly. That's why I'm afraid to do matchups. Like I was gonna do Natsu from Fairy Tail versus Ace because they're both fire. But I'm like, well then I'm gonna have to say in the video, take out the idea of hockey and then see what happens. Like I want to say, if Natsu can physically hit Ace, then it'd be a different story. But if you can't hit him, then like I can't do it.
Yeah, but then I'm telling you right now, Natsu's one-shotting Ace every single time, with his he's gonna swallow up his fire, like his whole body, yo.
I'm sorry about that.
Ace player.
So who's the tournaments you were saying?
Yeah, the last round of the tournament round is Neotora versus Crocodile.
Oh God, that
What is it? What is it? Who's it?
Noritora, the fifth Espada that fought Kenpachi and Crocodile.
Yeah, I know Noritora, but I was just like I didn't hear what you said. But Noritora, oh my gosh, Crocodile. You know what I just said this right now. They can't touch Crocodile. They can't touch Crocodile. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just think, are we gonna take out the whole Logia ability thing? And
we gotta take out the whole fact that you can't touch a Logia.
This is what you have to think about. Would their spiritual pressure make up for hockey?
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Different. They're different universes, so you can't say like someone could say yes, someone could say no.
You can't say for sure. That's the.
Okay, my question is this: Will Minotaur be smart enough?
That's about it.
Luffy was smart enough to after 3 losses to use liquid to attack the Crocodile. It's a thing with Minotaur. Minotaur might be strong enough, but like if he loses just one time, I feel like people who. Do you think he'd be able to recognize that weakness of a crocodile? The whole liquid.
I think he's too cocky, to be honest. I think he might eventually, but the way there's no liquid around, you can't. Especially in Wake Mundo, you're not going to do crap. And I think the only thing that would work on Crocodile is a Cero. At the same time, if that doesn't destroy all of Crocodile's sands, Crocodile can just get right back up. So it's honestly, I think if you take out the idea that Logias can't get
hit. Knowing Crocodile, he would spread his sand around and just troll.
Exactly. So if you take out the idea that he can actually hit him, so if like Noritori's sword or whatever could hit Crocodile, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if that's my point. That's what my point is. If he can touch Crocodile, he's going to be Crocodile, in my opinion. If he can't touch Crocodile, he's not going to be Crocodile. I feel like I can only put it that simple because I don't want to get into like a whole debate with things. Like in my opinion, like Minotaur was these guys had a extreme. They had amazing flash steps. They were quick. They were really fast.
Let's
Strength
come
against
straight down to
Kampachi.
the thing. Can Nukatora hit Crocodile? That's what you guys got to figure out.
No, I say no, just because the type their Bleach universe, they don't have any. It's not the same. Like the only thing that could hit Crocodile was liquid or hockey, or
But
or
here's the
some
thing.
kind of element that
What I want
cancels
you
it
to
out.
think about is hockey is your life energy, and the spiritual energy in Bleach is pretty similar to that.
Well, it's yeah, I know. I technically it's willpower, but I still don't. You really can't. Like I hate to say it, you really just can't like compare them.
So, do you think it could maybe work, or at least to some degree, not
Okay.
just not as effective as it should, or
I
what,
think I
or
think
just not at all?
I think depending on spiritual pressure is like the willpower. Like if they're both the same thing, then yes, he could definitely take out Crocodile. If they're not the same thing, then hell no.
And Mac, what do you think?
Just what I said before. I just said if so. Are we gonna? How's this match going? Can they touch Hawk? Can he Nunatori touch Hawkina?
That's what you have to figure out in this match. Can he touch him or not? Does the spiritual energy count for willpower, or at least semi count where he can do something?
You know what? Since they kind of, you've seen moments where like Juabach rides in on his horse and like everyone's kneeling down because they can't handle the spirit pressure. So I feel like spirit pressure, it could, like the same thing with Shanks. People couldn't handle his hockey. If you want to just make this matchup, so we can actually debate about it, because if I would say just do it, let them, let him be able to touch Crocodile, so we can actually debate about it. Because the whole Logia thing, I'm not gonna lie, whenever I'm trolling people, I just tell them.
That's the
I
way
just tell them
that
that you can't touch
pressure weighs you down, and the way we saw hockey, well, Shanks hockey like destroy stuff and weigh it down. I'm gonna say they could do pretty much the same thing in order to avoid the crocodile owning everyone until he hits Honeybell.
Yep.
Yeah, so if they're the same thing, then Noitora takes the win for me.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
So final votes.
Noitora.
Yeah, if he Minatori, if he can touch him. The man fought Kenpachi. Kenpachi's a beast. Took on 2 captains without a Shika even.
Okay, so this is gonna be an interesting part. Since I'm gonna do only 2 of the Shichibukai 1, some of the Espada will end up finding each other in round 2.
Ooh,
But
that's risky too.
yeah,
I didn't hear.
Well, since the only 2 the Shichibukai 1, some of the Espada will end up finding each other for the second round.
Okay. I like this.
Before we go to the second round, I would like to do the bonus rounds if you want.
Okay.
The first one is kind of more of a joke. Buggy the Clown and Yami. Yami, who was hyped to be the top one, and he got played like a child.
Okay, Yami definitely, if he's in the zero form, could kill Buggy. Like, see, that's the thing. It's the same thing with spiritual pressure in hockey. Like Buggy won't, even if he hits him. Okay, I'm trying to think. I guess because Yami doesn't have a sword, he just hits him. I'm guessing Yami can actually make contact with Buggy, so he can't chop into pieces.
Well, Yami does have one. It's like a small knife he uses. They all have one.
Are we talking about Yami?
No, I mean Yami when he's zero, when he's like the giant. He doesn't.
Oh yeah, he just straight up
yeah.
punches.
Yeah, so I think,
Yami Zero. I'm taking him every day.
yeah, I'm taking Yami too.
Yami Zero's
Here's
powerhouse.
the thing I have to think about though. Yami Zero is so big and slow. I can see Buggy splitting his body parts and running circles around him all day.
Yeah, see that too. That makes sense. Like if he can hit Buggy, so I guess it's all in contact. If he can get a huge fist and hit Buggy straight in the face, Buggy's done for. But if Buggy somehow manages,
because we saw Buggy even outran Akinu's punches.
well, yeah, I mean, I know how because that's in One Piece. Don't forget the Espada are a different story.
Yeah, but I mean we're comparing them together, and if we're comparing the Espada to the Shichibukai, that would suggest that the admirals would be above the Espada like they are for the Shichibukai.
It all depends on the character too. I still don't think some of the I still think some of the admirals are weak into some of the Espada.
Yeah, it does depend on character. That's why this debate is based on abilities and character personalities, not based on the universe. We're kind of comparing them kind of as equals.
Yeah, yeah. So I honestly think that, like I said with Law, if Yami could get a hit in on Buggy, then I would take Yami for the win.
You know what? I'm taking Yami.
Yeah, honestly, I can't say Buggy can harm Yami in the least bit. But there's only one thing I can point out that may change the tides if Buggy gets his whole crew.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, right now his crew is kind of fodder though. Think about it, because Yami's so
I mean,
big.
he has. I mean, Alvidia's, considered to be up there, and I mean, Galdino, he's not the strongest person, but he's decent and he's pretty intelligent. I mean, so they would all lose on their own, but adding everyone together, they could, sway it.
I honestly, I still think Yami, because I just can't see like the crew, like even though
Final rounds, votes.
Yami.
Yami.
Okay, this last one's a little ridiculous. Um, Baragan, obviously, his power is just so OP. So I'm actually against one person whose power may let him counter him. And this dude, well, personally, I don't really consider him a Shichibukai. I consider him more a Yonko, Marshall D. Teach.
Oh
Ooh.
my gosh.
Dude, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, we did see that the death guy, number two, can be hurt by physical attacks because Soifon's Bunkai almost killed him. Practically did kill him, actually. Well, the first time he did, but he can
Yeah,
take physical damage. So,
he
like,
had an
say,
Asian explosion to survive the second one.
yeah, I'm going with Blackbeard because, as we've seen with his character, I forget Baragon. As we've seen with his character, he kind of just stands around and tries to just use his powers to spread out. He doesn't really touch people. So I'm thinking if like Blackbeard stays back and uses his Whitebeard's Quake power and Darkness, he can eventually outplay him.
Now here's
Yeah,
the
I
question:
definitely
do you think
agree.
Blackbeard's clumsy enough for Baragan to get close to him? And if not, do you think that the Yamino Mi has a chance of absorbing or stopping Baragan's power?
That's difficult because if I'm taking it because he is death, he's time technically. Even in that case, I think even Blackbeard's Yami Yamini, his body will absorb it, and I don't think you want to absorb death because you'll die. Even Blackbeard will die from that, to be honest. Like he can
Well,
absorb fire and stuff,
more
but
than
like
Elford is supposed to equal death, and technically he's storing it and can send it right back out at someone. So he can attack him with his own attack. That's how they killed him in anime too. Yeah.
yeah, I know. His devil fruit technically goes into a black hole, like a void, so he might be able to, but it depends on how Death's power actually works. Like Baragon's power actually. So I'm still going
That's
with
why.
Teach, just because he still has Whitebeard's Quake power. I would the percentage of him winning goes up because of the fact that he has the second devil fruit. That's just my opinion.
Now, Mac, who do you think's gonna win?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my boy Blackbeard. Take my boy Blackbeard. Got them two devil fruits, and I think he has that mysterious. I'm just joking. I'm gonna try, if you just want to put it up, like, think about Blackbeard. He's hiding things. He's hiding things.
Definitely.
100% fact. 100% fact.
I mean,
So,
I could say Yami versus Teach now, but I think we all know how that's gonna end.
I'm taking Teach too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna make a video soon about just a video defending my boy Marshall D. Teach. I've been hearing a lot of rumors. Marshall D. Teach is the weakest Yonko.
I think he's the strongest.
I think he's in between. I think he's working his way up. I don't think he's like. I still think Shanks is a strong.
I do think he's weakest by the time moving forward, but I do think that by the time we actually get to him, he will be the strongest.
Yeah, definitely. By the time we get to him, he's gonna be the strongest. But right now, I feel like
he's in the middle.
I feel like second or third, in my opinion. So, I feel like I'll give it to him over Big Mom. And this is me
Same.
just this is just me talking about my ass because I never seen Big Mama even put in work. Just in my
Exactly.
opinion.
So are you ready for round 2 of the tournament?
Let's go.
Alright,
Oh, you ready?
first round, I'm actually going to do Espada versus Espada. Neliel versus Honeybell.
Oh, see, because of the fact that we don't know if Neliel couldn't handle number 5 Espada because the ranks changed. So I think Halibel would
But
win.
she actually, when she had all of her pressure, she did get the advantage on them until she won out of power. I think she's above 4, it's not 5, but 5 is
But
pretty close there.
yeah, it's a really close call, but I still think Noitora would have won in the end because he was even
But aside
saying
from
like,
that, well, Notoria acted like he was better, but I think that her overall power showed to be greater when in that form, just she couldn't hold it. But aside from that point right there, because her awakening started owning him. But we're not talking about that Nelio. We're talking about Nelio after she returns in Bleach for the
I'm back.
fight.
Well, who's fighting?
Nelio versus Honeybell.
okay, so if you're
Halibel.
yes, even if you're going off of the new manga, don't you like even you stated this earlier? She's still the queen of all of them. She's still apparently above all of them, no matter how much she trained. Because don't forget, she probably trained and fought too.
Most definitely, yeah.
So I still think
So
she's
the thing
strong.
is, you know that she was the highest ranked, and she took over, but she already had followers. Grimjaw followers are dead, and Nelio only has 2 that are, care about playing games. So we don't know this if this current queen is the strongest or not. And secondly, she got captured. So how long did she get trained before she got captured? They took over all the way to Mundo. You don't know if she got the same amount of time or not.
That's true.
I'm
And
well,
like,
now I'm skeptical still because we don't know anything about Neliel now too. We know she's stronger, but we don't know
Yeah,
how much.
that's why it's a debate here.
I feel like we should just base it off what we've seen during the Spotter War
Yeah,
arc.
we can't base it off the manga because we don't know anything yet. Like maybe like say in a week we find something out, then it'll change my
I mean,
opinion.
I don't think it's fair to say Nelio can't hold her power more than a minute. So I'm giving her that. She can use her power freely.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
we'll let her. Yeah, let her not have that handicap that she had during the Spotter War arc.
yeah. I never even thought of that. I'm still thinking on her like form when she was fighting Noritora. That's like the peak for me. So if we're going off of that, I still think Halle Bell will win. Even if, say, she is stronger than Spot 5 or can handle a Spot 5, Halle Bell's a Spot 3 for a reason.
And the thing about it is, the only thing I have a problem with
I
Halibel
mean,
is just
if you
the
think about
fight
that,
she had. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Toshiro, the little kid captain, because he's one of my biggest disappointments. Because
It's all plot.
I was expecting big things from him, to be honest. And when I seen him, yeah,
It's all plot, man. Sorry, no, not to cut you off. I'm just saying, like, it's just plot. Plot is the only thing we can't get past.
all right, there's only one argument I have to you saying Honeybell is number 3 Spada for a reason. Because Nelliel is number 3 Spada for a reason before Honeybell.
Yeah, but then don't forget that the ranks changed. And even
Well,
she even said, Noritora said
been,
that to her when they were fighting, and
yeah.
he's number 5. But number 5 was stronger than old number 3. So if you go off that basics, Lukiora is stronger in his first resurrection, and I guarantee you
Well,
the rest are
that's
stronger.
because she was betrayed. But now you consider that
I'm,
they should have had that handicap. But I'm just saying, like, she did have the potential. There's a reason why she's number 3.
well, yeah, she had potential, but she still doesn't have. I'm saying, like, if they were going head to head right now before the manga chapters came out, the new ones, Halle Bell would win. That's my final. I'm not changing my mind.
Okay,
Nothing.
so no swing there. All right, final votes.
yeah, I'll take Halibel.
Yep, Halle Bell.
Round 2, second rounds. Lukiora versus Mihawk.
Okay, now you're asking for it. Now this is a difficult one.
Yeah, this is definitely tough, and damn it. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I take back what I said about Doflamingo taking Ulukora. You guys convinced me that Ulukora would take Doflamingo. It was just my fanboyism talking. But now that I have changed my mind, thinking that Ulukora would take Doflamingo. Like again, I haven't seen anything from Miyap, but what I did see from him,
Yeah, if we basing it off of what we did see so far from Mihawk, I'd say Ulquiorra would win. But Mihawk at 100% power, like going all out, I can't, I don't know.
Yeah, I simply just don't know, and I know what Ulugor is capable of because he's a powerhouse. But I haven't seen even Mihawk sweat. I haven't seen him sweat even. The man is looking at Luffy while he's fighting Vista. And Vista was a strong commander. So like, I haven't seen nothing from Mihawk yet. But if you want me to just take a pick right now, I say Mihawk, to be honest. Just because what his legends, the legend, the greatest swordsman. I want the greatest swordsman. If Zoro was gonna be the greatest swordsman, I want him to be really OP and end the story. So like, I want to right now Mihawk to be really OP. To be honest, just my opinion on the whole matter.
Yeah, I can assume that Mihawk would be able to use his observation hockey to keep up with Ulquiorra's movements. But see, I guess on a swordsman point of view, obviously Mihawk could outplay him, but Ulquiorra's raw power is insane. I am gonna go with Mihawk, but okay, let's just say if Mihawk was 100% trying, I think Mihawk.
Right, so this is where I separate is I do think Mihawk's sword would outplay him. I do think Mihawk can have slashes of hockey that would clash, maybe overpower Zero. But when it comes down to it, if Ulquiorra stabs Mihawk, Mihawk is going to feel that it's going to go down. Ulquiorra could take slashes for days.
He could take slashes for days, but can he take
He has to take a
hack?
If the only thing that can stop him if the attack does too much damage at one time.
What if he's half his body is decimated? One of half his body is on the other side, one half.
Yeah, think about Mihawk's slashes. Mihawk casually cut him out, and
if Ulquiorra is cut in half, he can just regenerate. But if enough damage is done in one attack, he would lose, and I'm pretty sure Mihawk can do that.
Oh yeah. I definitely agree.
So final votes.
Hawkeye, Mihawk.
yeah, I'm going Mihawk. And no, I'm not just a fanboy. I actually think he can.
Dracula, Mihawk. You want your blood?
Round 3, Grimjow versus Zamari.
Grimjow.
That is a good job, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to even argue debate that because Zamari does have an OP move, but the fact that Grimjow's ranked lower than him already just says enough.
Yeah. I've already decided that battle for us.
That and his battle sense, like even if one of his arms gets controlled, Grimjow will literally cut that shit off and like still attack him. I guarantee you that.
Yeah. So, Noritora versus Moria would be the last one.
Huh, is that even? Oh, nah.
No, they're both pretty savage when it comes to swinging their attack around at each other.
Who's it?
Noritora and Moria.
Noritora for a win.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Noritora because I feel like Moria his opponent in the first round was made towards him, and I feel like Noritora at the time with how strong Luffy was, I feel like Noritora was stronger than Luffy at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just
it comes down to Moria. I'm pretty sure he can actually clash with his scissors to Notoria's attacks. I really do think that he can clash with him when it comes to the swordplay.
Yeah, he can, but I still honestly think that Noritora would just overpower him in general. You saw even, obviously, just look at Kenpachi. He was slashing at Kenpachi. Kenpachi's a pretty good swordsman.
Kenpachi had a bunch of mentality blocks in his brain.
Well, yeah.
And when he came down to his actual swordplay, he owned him when he went two hands.
Exactly. So if you think on that standpoint, Moria's nowhere close to a swordsman. Moria's lazy right now.
Do you want to count the lazy Moria, or do you want to count him in his prime?
Well, we don't know his prime. I'm saying, okay, Moria in general.
We don't know his prime, but he wasn't lazy back then.
But we still don't know his power level at all. It was just saying that he was equal to Kaido, but we don't know how strong Kaido was either. Kaido probably wasn't a god back then. He was strong, but he probably wasn't.
He was powerful. I don't think he was as strong as he is now, obviously.
Yeah, so I'm still going with Noritora.
Even if you give Moria his zombies.
Yeah, even I think Noritora could even outplay Ryuma. I think
you give him Moria Oz.
I don't know if that would be necessarily fair.
Yeah, because if you give him more odds, then I might change my mind.
I mean, Moria just makes zombies regularly, but he don't carry all around. Ours is kind of a little
He's special
inconvenient and
made
scary.
for his fight. You know what? I'll take Nonotora just for the speed.
The final
The
round's
smash.
Notoria both of y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take Nonotora.
Next round would be shit. There's only 3 Espadas and Mihawk.
Yeah, Mihawk's gonna stay to give the ring for me, yo. I'm just joking.
Well, see, I personally see him as the strongest warlord anyway, and he's pretty up there in strength and his sword skills, so he can go head to head with a lot of people.
Mihawk already beat Stark and Ukiura, 2 considered to be the strongest. I'm gonna set the special for this last round because if we continue, Mihawk's just gonna win.
True
So
that.
how about Honeybell, Grimjow, and Notoria all versus Mihawk, 3-1?
Oh, they would
Yeah.
obviously win in the 3-1.
I'm thinking.
But
I'm thinking.
individually-
Yeah.
Do you think they could obviously win? 'Cause, I mean, they're all weaker
Yes.
than Ukiura and Stark by quite a
They're
bit.
all weaker, but there are pretty decent fighters, and like if you give them all 3 of them attacking Mihawk, I feel like they just will overwhelm him because Mihawk will have to
Well,
fight
we don't
Denju,
know that
run out.
because
One can go attack him on that side.
Mihawk's experienced at fighting 100 apes at one time. That's what he
They're
trains
not
all the time.
They're not
But
apes.
yeah, and they're not. They're okay. Just think about like 3 strong warlords going against Mihawk at the same time. He'd last a while, but eventually, overall, it's still the odds are stacked against him. They're not fodder.
Well, this is going to be the end of the stream. How far do you think Mihawk can get, and how many do you think he can beat before he loses?
And the Bleachers?
In the 3 versus 1, how far do you think he can get in the fight, and how many do you think he can beat before he loses?
I think he's taking 1 down at least.
Yeah. Who are the 3 again? Hollybell, Ukiura, and who else?
No, it's not.
Ukiura, Haribel, and Grimjow.
Oh, Grimjow. Oh.
If Ulukor was there, I wouldn't even debate this even. I'll just say Ulukor's team's winning. Because Ulukor's second release is a savage.
To be honest, I think Grimjow would go down first because of the type of fighter he is. I think he would, be cocky, be like, "Oh, show your true power, do this, do that," and then eventually Mihawk would just keep countering and stab him. Because I think Halle Bell has a better sense of like when to stop. She's like more logical.
Yeah, Haribel know when to stop, but Notoria wouldn't know to stop either.
Oh wait, no, actually, I think Noritora would die first. I meant to say that. I think he would die because he is reckless. He thinks he's strong. He wants to be stronger, and I think he would get cut down first.
More instinct to dodge, and he's quicker at that too. Notoria's more of a brute.
Yeah, he would just start swinging at him, and Mihawk would be like, "A shame," and then he'd cut him.
So, say Mihawk's a little bit exhausted. Honeybell, Grimjow, how long do you think that'll take?
I'll let you go here, Mac, because I've been talking a lot.
Okay, so who we got now? Who's Mihawk fighting?
Or is it, say
Grimjow.
Notoria is cocky, is cut down, fighting 3 at once. So it's Honeybell and Grimjow versus Mihawk, both sides of them.
And this is the same fight.
Yeah.
They're taking, if it's the same fight.
He's like a little bit tired because he's fighting 3, but Notoria's down to a 2v1 now, and they're both sides of
I'm
them.
taking
Yeah,
Honeybell and I'm taking Honeybell and Grimjow.
How do you think the fight would go before Mihawk actually gives in?
I say that Mihawk.
I want to discuss that before we end this. Ending.
I feel like Mihawk actually might be able to take 2 of them on, and then he'll be all bloodied up. He'll be tired, and Halle Bell's, and I feel like Halle Bell's gonna be the last one left, and Halle Bell will be fresh. She wouldn't be even that much damage, to be honest. I think just Grimjow and Minatora will be done. And Halle Bell's a more strategic fighter, so in the end, I feel like Halle Bell can get that. Because we really didn't see Halle Bell really go 100% because Aizen pretty much shut the bitch up. He said, "Sit down, you ain't fight anymore." After she was playing with Toshiro.
True.
So you do think that Mihawk can take out both Notoria and Grimjow before he actually loses?
I think
How do you feel about that? Okay.
Honestly, I think he can do that if it was okay, overall Mihawk is stronger than all three of them. Not combined, but he's stronger than them, all three of them. I think he would be having a hard-fought battle. He'd be able to take out one or two of them, but eventually he is human. He does get tired. But let's just say that he is fighting and he doesn't get tired. I think he can actually take out all three eventually. It's not going to be quick, but it's going to be like, say, a war like Akainu was like versus Aokiji lasted days. I think it's going to last longer than a few minutes, but and eventually he's going to win.
Yeah, like to your point, like if I see more from this, I'm just doing basing on what I've seen from Mihawk and what I'm guessing. But when I actually do see Mihawk go 100%, go all out, and see all his attacks, his aimed attacks, his special moves, then I think Mihawk he might even take all three of them out. If we see some crazy if he has one hit or some special kind of attack like King Kong gun, Ashura, some stuff like that.
Yeah, he has to have some up his sleeve.
Okay, so you hear it now. 3v1, Mihawk will lose, but if he has the same stamina no me, he wins.
Definitely, 100%. The theory no me. Greatest adversary.
Well, I mean, so from what we know, you say he would lose 3v1, but if he reveals insane stamina in the future, your opinion would change?
Okay, I see it as 1v1, he'd be able to kill them all. A 2v1, he might be able to take out two of them. 3v1, he might lose just because of overwhelming power. Like, I picture it as most of the time the third person going to be left is Hallibell, and she's stronger than them, so that might be a thing. But if he takes out Hallibell first, I think he might win. Yeah, it might depend on the order of how he does things.
Yeah, I think you take out. I feel like you take out the original one.
Yo, actually, you got echo like crazy, dude. It just sounds like a.
We'll see. I can't do a whole lot about it other than part of the video bit, but so going to the tournament, we know Mihawk would win just 1v1. He'd get 2 fights and wins. So, do you guys want one more special, or you want to hear?
I honestly I would love to do more, but I think as a matchup standpoint, going out with a bang would be Mihawk taking out a few, but the Espada winning eventually.
Well, honestly, I think that's being a bigger bang. I do want to step into it.
How about we do this? We do a matchup in the same universe.
Well, no, they're in the same universe. I'll give you that. They're both from One Piece.
Okay, then tell me what the matchup is. I gotta know now. Curiosity killed the cat.
So Mihawk won the tournament. That would be him. And y'all forgot about the bonus bracks. So that would be Mihawk versus Marshall D. Teach.
Oh, Mihawk would cut his tits off, dude. I'm not underestimating Blackbeard. But
he said it real quick, though.
no, but because the strongest swordsman in the world versus, say, the strongest man, I guess technically Blackbeard would be. Blackbeard, for all we know, doesn't have haki. For all we know, sword attacks of that caliber will not be sucked into the darkness, will not be deflected by the Guruguru no Mi. I honestly think if Mihawk was 100% going all out, Blackbeard would die.
Okay, I'm gonna say this one time only. Shanks said he didn't get a scar from Mihawk.
Yeah, but that was in the past, dude. That was in the past.
The past. All I'm saying is this, yo. I'm not even debating, yo. All I'm saying is this, yo. Shanks said he didn't get a scar from Mihawk in his battles in Mihawk.
Okay.
Shout out to Teach.
But that was before. I guarantee Shanks wasn't trying to fight him. He was probably just like, "Oh, hey, Teach."
Yeah, I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling right now.
I got you.
Well, yo, the truth is, like, if you actually want to discuss this one's happening right now.
I want to point out that Marshall D. Teach did give Shanks his scars in the past, but in the past, Shanks had 2 arms and fought Mihawk unequal.
The thing is, I feel like Blackbeard right now, present time Blackbeard, 2 Devil Fruits fighting against Mihawk, it's not as easy as people. To be honest, I think Blackbeard has a chance of edging out Mihawk. To be honest, I feel like Mihawk is on Mihawk. It'll be a fight that it's like Akainu versus Aokiji. You know what I mean?
It'd be greater than that, man. To be honest, to me, that's just my opinion. Though.
I mean, I'm not saying like the whole thing. I feel like just the battle. Aokiji and Akainu are really close. I feel like that's how close it would be.
Yeah, I think
it's just I'm not gonna just. It's just because I like Blackbeard better. That's why I'm picking Blackbeard. To be honest, it's just whoever you like better, you can choose.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna like Mihawk better, but I think if it has, I don't know. It's just my logic. Sword fighting, is always has its advantages, because you can, especially if you have hockey, you can cut stuff. Cutting, like sword attacks, are really difficult to block. Especially someone
Yeah.
Mihawk's caliber, the strongest swordsman, he can rival Shanks and everything like that. The caliber of his slashes, cutting mountains and stuff, I think even Whitebeard's Quake power would be able to deflect all of it all the time.
Well, I
I
mean,
guess,
Yami only stops Stealthford, so it won't be able to negate the sword attacks. But we saw Whitebeard use the Quake and straight up stop the Giant's attack with a blade. Like it stopped it midair.
yeah,
So
no, he probably, but see, that's Whitebeard. Whitebeard had a huge amount of time, like years and years
we
to
got 2
practice.
years time skip, and Blackbeard seemed to be a genius.
Yeah, but
And
he's not.
if you want to
Don't forget that Whitebeard.
step in all the
Only
theories,
reason.
you would have a lot of hockey and probably Conquer's hockey, knowing what his character is supposed to represent to Luffy.
And the only reason why Whitebeard did not destroy Marineford is because most of his crew were on the island. That's why he separated everyone. He said leave because he was about to destroy all of Marineford and destroy all the Marines, to be honest. And he was about to unleash his full power because he was definitely holding back. Even though he was old and old age, he was definitely holding back because his power can destroy it can shake the world so. And that Blackbeard thing is when he used the power for his first time, he was going out with Sengoku, the Buddha Sengoku. He was just chilling on his own Goku, and then. He used it. There's a point where he used it, and he's like, "Wow, I gotta relax, because he didn't know how to control it even. He was just doing random stuff, just making the waves different. So like each water, we just going up way, and one more. You remember how all the water was going that way? We needed the tilt to shake one, and I feel like just now this is a time skip now. That after the 2-year time skip, I feel like Blackbeard is really holding his skills right now, and I feel like it's gonna be I feel like just Blackbeard with his liberation, his dark Yami Yami no Mi, and his Gurgo no Mi, it could be enough to take down Mihawk. But I wouldn't be surprised if Mihawk won, to be honest, because Mihawk, I haven't seen nothing from Mihawk. I've seen more from Blackhawk than Mihawk.
Yeah.
Okay, so final votes, verdict.
I think in the end, Mihawk's more of a skilled fighter, and as of now, and has more power. So I'm going with Mihawk.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Blackbeard, to be honest. I feel like he just stood out for us.
So for me, it's kind of hard to pick between two. Now the only reason I'm gonna decide, you might say, is a little redundant, but I have both of them. I have the highest hopes for, but I want to see the Yonko as a stronger threat behind Mihawk. Like Mihawk be like the fifth Yonko in level. I'll see him like just behind all the other four. The way I like to see the universe, personally. So that's the only reason why I want to see Blackbeard win.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. That's what I said. Like, I want Blackbeard to be that foe. I wouldn't be surprised if Mihawk won, but like, I'm not gonna lie, 2 years, this holding his skills.
Mihawk is definitely more capable of winning, but what I want to see, I really do want to see Blackbeard be the one to be victor.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so that's in the first versus match. We need a little bit of it. Did some specials, to try to make it more interesting. It's the very first one. Tomorrow I'll be doing a special one in Captain's Log with both Hawkeye and Mac and John Princeton. So you guys be looking forward to that. Actually, I would like to see y'all request people for that tournament. I want 8 fighters. If y'all guys can request 8 different people for the tournament for the Captain's Log, that would be amazing.
Now, is that going to be within One Piece itself, person versus person in One Piece, or?
I can either go One Piece, I can do any anime, I don't care. I
But
can
is
do
it-
different businesses. I want the audience to vote what they want.
Okay, but is it going to be within the same anime, or can you have like we just did?
No, they can all be within the same anime, or they can all be from different animes, or they can all be between two. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, me personally, it's just a personal thing of mine. I did not really like. It's the only time I actually like argue with different universes is when I'm trolling and like they say, "Oh, they can't touch Logan," and I just back One Piece all the time because One Piece always is the third. Everyone puts us as a third for strength wise. You see, Naruto and Bleach is the most. It's more for fighting wise because Naruto, Bleach are near their ends. But like in my opinion, I just feel like I love to do matchups in universes like One Piece. Like I love to do random matches. Like remember the other day I threw out Jembe versus Crocodile, and today we had a great one with Mihawk versus Blackbeard. And it was really fun, like discussing and debating with people that are knowledgeable in the One Piece series. So like that's why from like Makalai, like I really just enjoy doing in animes, which is genre.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so before I end it, you guys want to say any last words?
Thank you for having me.
It was really fun having a discussion with you guys, like with the Bleach. There was a couple of, I seen in the chat there was a couple of Bleach fans, a couple of One Piece fans, and everyone was bringing up good points. And to be honest, a lot of times we were just talking out our ass because it's cross universes. Sometimes we just have to, because we don't have a lot of stuff to say, But it was a really great discussion, really great debating. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was the first time, It was really nice, I was really enjoying myself.
Yeah. I haven't been able to talk about Bleach ever, like on a stream or anywhere, so it's fun to compare different things.
Oh yeah, definitely. That Bleach greatness.
Okay, so this is Axelmuck 4 signing off.